Okay, so we are really getting past the halfway point here. It is day 7 of our 10-day relationship transformation series, and I am so excited to hear about how it's been going for you. This has been a really beautiful transformational week for me to spend time going within, looking at these little perspective shifts and just playing with them even more. And we're definitely having a lot of fun in our Vibrant Vulnerability program as well, which I will chat about a little bit at the end of this video. But yeah, so today we are talking about cultivating curiosity. And this pairs really closely with yesterday's topic, which was releasing expectations. So when you release those expectations, what takes their place? Well, curiosity is what steps in. Expectations come from the idea that you know who you're with, you know where you are, you know where you're going, you know what's happening. Curiosity allows the possibility that you don't know, and it's okay not to know, and there's always something more to find out and discover and play with. So honestly, it's a lot more fun and it really gives you a lot of room to grow and to connect and to just be in the mystery and the enjoyment and completely inhabit the present, which is a big part of this as well. So yeah, I was thinking about the fact that I have people I've known my entire life who I'm still learning new things about. And it's not because we haven't talked a lot, stayed up all night, had all kinds of conversations, asked everything you could think of, but we're always growing and changing. And like other people are entire universes unto themselves. We can never know everything. And that's true of ourselves too. The person that we bring into the relationship, we can always be curious about. Do we really need the thing we think we need, or do we have a story about what that actually means and what that would do for us? So there's a lot here, and I just want to give you a practice that you can use in a lot of different ways. Basically, this is just for you to spend some time wondering. And the exercise is to set a timer for 10 minutes and write a list of as many questions as you can think of in those 10 minutes. And I suggest that you think about, questions related to your this specific relationship that you have in mind, somehow related. But of course, if you want to just do this in general and see whatever comes to mind, sometimes with free writing, it's easiest to just go with it, let it take you where it takes you. So once your timer goes off and you have this big list of questions, read through it, spend some time with it, and choose one that you're then going to imagine that you don't have any answers to. You know nothing. So you now have two options. And I actually strongly suggest that you try this both ways. So it could be you go back and choose a different question for the other option. So for one option, you're going to sit with this question, again, from this energy that you're releasing expectations, releasing any knowledge that you think you have, and simply dropping in and being in the openness of unknowing, in the uncertainty, and in a space of limitless possibility. So this could really expand into anything. And so while you sit with that, you can start to drop in deeper with yourself and allow yourself to connect to your own intuition. And just listen to what it has to say about this question. And it might not be an answer. It might just be something from your inner knowing about being with this question, or about what journey this question is going to take you on. So if you don't know a lot about accessing your intuition, that's okay. There's no wrong way to do this. Just sit with it and see what comes up. That is a completely valid way to go into this practice. And okay, so that's option one. That's more if this question is a little bit more internal, more focused on your own experience. If this question is really largely about or even for the other person, then you can take it to them and you can play with it together. So you might want to ask them the question directly. You might want to say, hey, I want to play around with this question and I want to learn something new about you. Will you play a game with me? And then just see what happens when you make space for the question, make space for them to explore what comes up. It could be that they don't want to answer it, but it brings up something really powerful for them that they do want to share or they want to explore on their own. So there's a lot of different ways that this could go. And one of the reasons I leave this exercise so open-ended and give you multiple options is because it is about following your curiosity and allowing you to simply follow where this practice takes you. And the practice of not knowing can take you absolutely anywhere. So it is a really incredible thing to be with. And also it can be a little daunting. So, if it feels overwhelming at first, give yourself some time, come back to it, see how it feels later. Maybe start with a question that has less oomph to it if you're finding there's too much intensity to be with in the moment. So yeah, that is today's exercise around cultivating curiosity. I would love to hear how it goes for you. And I would also love to have you join us in the 6-month program, Vibrant Vulnerability, where we have a whole group that is playing with this unknowing and uncertainty and exploration and vulnerability and really just digging and getting into this exploration together. So of course it can be super powerful to do this work with people you're close to, with people you're already deeply connected with. And sometimes you kind of need another channel in and you want to join a larger group or connect with other people who are engaged with this and also who you don't already know super well and where the stakes don't feel so high. So we, like I said, are having an amazing time in the program. We have weekly calls, there are weekly lessons, and lots of incredible goodness. It is $850 for the 6 months, and we close enrollment this Friday. So that's 3 more days. Friday, March 18th, 2022. I add the year in there because I always, listen to podcasts, watch videos, and I'm like, wait, what year are they talking about? So yeah, it's 2022. And if the doors are closed, if you did miss it, I am planning to open the doors again this September, but, not sure exactly what that's going to look like, if the program will evolve by then. So I definitely recommend, if you're interested, try to get in on it right now because it's going to be quite an adventure. So I really hope to see you back for the rest of this week. We have 3 more days to continue this 10-day relationship transformation. And yeah, I'm just so happy to have you here and so happy that you are doing this work of engaging with yourself, engaging with the people you care about, and playing with inner perspective shifts and just getting to experience your connections in a new way from within and seeing how that transformation affects everything else. So thank you so much.